US 19, truck south for half a mile.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Sincerely Yours Television. I thank anybody that's new to my station.
Use the right lane to take the I-279 south ramp to Pittsburgh.
Not the kid trying to kill me. Welcome everybody, any and everybody that comes on this channel. I hope you subscribe, like, comment.
To take the I-279 south ramp, then keep right.
And hope that I am doing a good enough job to put the content
keep
out.
Right.
Now, I will say my intro is a lot because I'm still trying to learn how to do it myself. I do follow some YouTube videos that show you how to do it, but I think they think that people that don't have, oh my God, I didn't put on my freaking sunscreen. Oh, shit. All right.
I-279 south for 2 miles.
I think they think we know. And so when I watch it, it's just over. It's just everywhere. So I got what little I could, and I'm just going to have to take a class and practice. And I'm sure that's how everybody did anyway, is they practice. But I'm on my way to work. So what I'm gonna do here is have a vlog series on type of things I may encounter while I'm working. Where there is nursing, where there is possible fraud, anything that's nursing. But in doing so, I want to show people how to protect their license. Now, keep in mind, I am from Texas, and we have a board that is very specific and dedicated
A mile.
to
Keep left to stay on I-279 south.
nursing, all things nursing, things you need to know, what you can do, what you can't do, unsafe environments, how to protect yourself, you know, all of that. Keep going to 229 south, all of that. So that's what I want to do. This is kind of how I want to talk about.
Stay on I-279 south.
In my for the vlogs. Every day that I go to work, I will start off talking to you. When I leave tomorrow, I will tell you some barriers, if there are any, that I had to overcome, and how I think you should be able, or if it's something you need to protect yourself as far as protecting your license, because we do not want our license to be called into any type of nursing. So that's what we're going to do here.
Ukihog mail. If you'd like to hear the message, just ask me to read it.
I'm on it. I have to be at work at 7. I got 25, well, let's see, I got how many miles left? 14. So I'll get there a little bit early. So I work 2 jobs. One is a house supervisor at a nursing and rehab facility. That particular hospital can hold a max of 290 beds, but they make sure they keep.
Use any lane to take the Fort Pitt Bridge exit.
They make sure that they keep at least 249 in that building. A lot of the times patients are sent out
Take
them
the
back
Fort
too
Pitt
soon.
Bridge exit.
And then we have to send them back. Like, right? That's crazy.
10 miles.
Now I will share what I've learned there. So there's a particular doctor who also is the primary care doctor for most of the patients, right? Follow me here. Majority, I want to say like 80% of the building. He's a primary physician. Now, apparently in the state of Pennsylvania, I was told, I have not looked it up, is that he only has to, I'm going through a tone, guys, that's why the color changed drastically. I was told that he only had to see the patient once every like couple of months, where in Texas the doctor has to see them once a month unless there's some changes. They'll come in and see them earlier. So that's kind of weird to me. Two, the other thing is a red flag, but I'm their agency and I'm still, if I feel like a patient needs to go out, I will call the doctor and notify the doctor, depending on the situation, such as if they fall and they have, busted their head, they need stitches, if they're changing the ultra-mental status, they're going. I don't give a damn whether you like it or not, they are going. Because in the end, it's your license. Your license. I cannot say that enough. It's your license that if something big happens, can be called into question if you keep that person there at the hospital. There would be a delay in care. So that's one big thing I noticed. The other big thing I noticed is, I don't understand if when you're doing your urine cultures, and majority of these elderly folks are going to come back with some sort of UTI. Majority. Some of them are chronic. If they're chronic, they need to be on a daily antibiotic. Point blank. That's it. Here goes slow traffic. Never fails. And then, so whenever they come in, not whenever you come in. So every day when I go in, I have to look for the labs. Labs for Coumadin, labs for any urine cultures. As a house supervisor, we look at them. If there's something about it, we contact the doctor and get an order to change or decrease as far as with the Coumadin. Urine culture, we get an order for the particular antibiotic. I input it in the computer. I take it to said primary nurse. Because the floor is 3 floors. Yeah, 3 floors. They have a lockdown unit for dementia patients. Actually, they have 2. But the other lockdown unit, they can't get up and walk. So technically, I don't know why it's a lockdown unit. Anyway, and then I put it in the computer. I make sure I write a note that I notify the doctor, and this is what he gave me or didn't give me. Point blank. The other thing is, this particular doctor also owns a hospice. Let's think about that. A hospice? No. So he transitions patients that are primarily his, and maybe some of the other ones. When it's time for hospice, he transfers it to him, his hospice. Now, unless the family chooses another hospice. So what do we see about that? Is there conflict of interest? I believe that's conflict of interest, and I believe that's unethical. But this nursing home and rehabilitation is so ridiculous. It's ridiculous, y'all. Ridiculous. The doctor is screwing one of the nurses. If she don't like something, she calls me. It's a whole bunch. But we'll talk about that one when I go there. I think I'll go back to next week. Right now I'm going to one of the facilities, which I'm a charge nurse / house supervisor. The census has been low. Last time I went it was 12, so let's see what happens. What happens there. And I'm kind of doing this to get some, leadership experience in my belt. Now, do I see myself officially moving to Pittsburgh? No. Again, I don't like this. I like the scenery, but I don't like they don't have a lot of lighted areas, well-lit areas on when it comes to the highway or coming down certain roads where 9 times out of 10 you're gonna see a deer there. I don't like that. But anyway, with this one I'm in training. I did an in-house contract, and honestly it's in-house, so I don't need your insurance. I will do probably 2 more contracts after this, because in November I am supposed to go to and shut up, I can do what I want, to the DR to get Kybella. I hate this. If anybody really just know and pay attention, this right here ages you really bad. And I haven't had this never until COVID. And I've dropped a whole lot of weight since COVID, because I was well over 209, and I'm down to 180. I'm trying to lose another 20 pounds. But I want this gun, so I know I'm going to have Kybella there. I know I'm going to get fillers here, because I'm always looking tired, no matter what. And I try to drink a lot of water, which I bought with me. So I'm going to get fillers here, and that will brighten my eyes while I don't look so tired. And he's going to take out my buccal fat and do also lipo in around here, and one other thing, he's going to do some sort of facial, because I do have damaged skin now I really look at it, and I never had this issue before from the sun, and it's getting better, but it's not where I need to be. So y'all know I'm 51, and I'm not trying to compete with any young girl or whatever. No, I just want to grace. I want to age gracefully, and there's nothing wrong to do with that.
Take exit 60A for US 22 West, US 30 West, Fort Weirden.
On the right? I think it's on the right. 2 miles. Yeah, 2 miles. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to take you guys with me. That is going to be in November. I hope you guys will like what I'm going to be putting out. Like I said, I'm going to put out a different type of information. We're going to do weight loss together, but I don't think I'm going to start that till next week, because I want to be able to write down the exercises I'm going to do, the food I'm going to do. I'm not doing the fast like a lot of people do. I'm not doing any type of fast. I am just going to modify how much I eat. gym. I got dumbbells and all that stuff in my room. So we're gonna do everything in the room.
In half a mile, take exit 60A for US 22 West, US 30 West, Fort Weirden.
I want my body to look, you know what I'm saying, good. I want it to look good for my birthday, which is January 1st, Capricorns. Ow. Ow, ow. We start the year
SDA.
off. We end the year off. So ain't no other type of sign do that. We give you the permission to start
US 22 West for 3 miles.
Ooh, my stomach is in this banana. So, anyway, I got like 3 miles left to work, but I will check back in with you guys when I'm done. And I will tell you initially, the vlogs will probably be short. Like I said, strict. Strict just vlogs about me going to work. Like, I guess I should name it, come go to work with me. Yeah. And then when it's over, we'll talk about any things that I saw that
Take the exit toward
feel
Hankey
like,
Farms.
Nurses should do. We're protecting our license, okay? So I haven't thought of a name. If you guys think of a name, I will be happy and I'll be happy and very grateful if you guys stick around. And we do this thing. Alright, so I will holler at y'all when I am on my way back, when I'm off work and I'm on my way back home, and then I will post this vlog, and it will probably be a daily vlog for every day I work, and the days I don't work I will tell you what's going on there. Okay, so ciao people, ciao. Alright, talk to you later.
Hello, room 107.
Hello people, hello. So, how was work?
That's why I named your ass Yo-Yo, because you
Work
always come right back.
Hold on. Let me stop this movie. Work was okay. It was okay. My pet peeve is this, and I understand because I'm the first one to say nursing is
In 2 miles, take exit 4 on the right to
nursing is
Midnight Road.
24 hours. I'm the first to say that, but when you are a charge nurse and you have no patients, and all you have, and part of your cancel, a part of your job is to hold on, there we go. A part of your job is to do admission assessments on the new patients, because in some places, LVNs cannot do, or LPNs, depending on where you reside, what state you reside, cannot do admission assessments. And so the RN, normally the charge nurse, or however you may have your hospital or facility may have it set up. They sometimes have the LPN with a buddy nurse, which is normally an RN, or I know I said a lot. But anyway, then that nurse normally does an assessment. I was trying to think of this other particular style that team nursing. There we go. Team nursing. I absolutely hate team nursing. Hate it. But you know, I've worked at a place that did team nursing, and which, if you don't know what team nursing is, it's basically, you know, an LVN, LPN who is buddied with an RN, and y'all have a group together. And typically, the LPN is supposed to pass meds, and the RN is supposed to do all the assessments. But a lot of times, if you have LPNs, and listen, I started as a CNA, I did the long route, LPN, RN, bachelor's, and my master's, and to me, I feel like that made me a better and a stronger nurse, because I'm able to empathize and sympathize, and it really just know what it is, how it is when you know, have worked in these different areas. Whereas if a person's never worked as a CNA or LPN, then they tend to, you know, I don't know, feel like they don't have to do stuff. Like, they feel like nurses that have went and got the RN and just bypassed the LPN or the RN thing, the RN status, they tend to think, well, I'm the RN and I can delegate. And that's fine, you can delegate. But when you delegating just because you think, ooh, this road, that your hands, or maybe the school taught you that you're, you know, you can't get the patient a cup of water, you can't change a patient. Like, the fact that you would allow a patient to sit in urine or feces, or not give them water because you're an RN, is fucking ridiculous. And you stupid. Because we're all there for the same thing, and that's patient care. And without a CNA, our life would be bad. Now, don't get me wrong, we have some CNAs that are, but you know, without them, we would be bad. But anyway, back to the team nursing. If you've been an LPN for a while, they feel, a lot of them would feel as if you were treating them as they were a med aid, which essentially that's kind of what team nursing does in a sense. They have the LPNs pass meds, and then sometimes they're even limited on what type of meds they can pass. So if you an RN, you're a charge nurse, you have no patients, you could do those assessments unless it was really, really busy. And even then, I'm like, if the patients got there at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, and you still haven't, and you ain't did their assessment, I'm gonna feel a certain type of way. You didn't get their consent form, especially when there were RNs that were working and they didn't do it. I'm petty. If you come back the next day, if I see you come back the next day, well, I'm gonna have it ready for you the next day. You gonna finish that up. You're gonna finish that up. But anyway, that's kind of what happened last night. 2 patients came in on a day shift, and they had all RNs, and not one of them. Well, one of them, I take that back. The charge nurse did one assessment, but you could have did both, but that was okay. It was completed. But what I didn't do, when I saw that she didn't do complete those consent forms, consent to treat forms. I damn sure left it for her on the clipboard, told her, hey, you need to follow up. Patient had really signed them and everything already. All she had to do was just pick them up and sign her name. But then that also tells me that she just laid a pack of papers there and didn't really discuss with him anything. So that's bad. Which leads me to what I've been saying, like, post-COVID nursing is horrible. It's horrible, and I really feel bad for the patients, because that's who are the ones that are getting the short end of this. But yeah, outside of that, I did what I needed to do, but I'm in orientation, and of course there's nothing worse. So this is my one. Let's see, first, second, third day on orientation. There's nothing worse than somebody that's orienting you, and you're to a new system. They expect for you to just do everything like you've been there before, and I'm like, I am new to this system, so I need to know how you do things, how you do things as a charge nurse or a house suit. Don't expect for me just to know. So I'm gonna ask you questions. I'm gonna ask you questions, and you're gonna answer them. But I really hate orientating with somebody that really don't have the patience to orientate. But at the same time, the lady do kind of irk me because she has this tick. And to me, listen, somebody that's humming like all the time, if she's not talking, she's humming. I can't do that. Sometimes it distorts my frame of thought, like, get away from me, or I have to get up and get away from her. But if she think I'm not doing something, she's on my back. She's just on my back. And one thing that I feel like is the rudest thing, and I don't care if you're a nurse or, you could be a regular person, blow Joe off the street. I can't stand when people walk up to you and just throw things in front of you. That shit is rude as hell. It's rude, and I can't stand it for the like of me. But I'm working on not reacting. I'm working on that spirit of not reacting and just let it go. Because I have given so many years to reacting to stuff with people, and it's not the fact of what I say, is how I say it. And no matter what, Black women, we're gonna get the short end of the stick. I don't care if you be the nicest whatever. If you know more than your counterparts, you are going to be seen as a threat. Then they're going to find a way to use aggressive, or the new word, pushback. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. But I mean, outside of that, that was the gist of my night. I finally got access into the other part of the assignment, the other the other, I can't even think, but it's the other area where I can update the report sheet and consult sheets. But for me, I got here home at 7:53, so that's good because normally I don't get here till after 8. And where I work is literally 18 miles from my house. But at a particular part, normally when you get ready to go through the tunnel, the traffic gets slow and congested. But yeah, that was it. That was it for my night. It wasn't bad. So I hope if you want to hear more content like this, you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm just going to be so far just doing daily vlogs, and trust me, I'm going to come. There's going to be a lot of days that I'm going to have some things to talk about. And for those that are new nurses, educate them on how they can protect their license. So I gotta go up here and get my baby Destiny and let her out. She finna be pissed and take me a shower, and I gotta go back to work tonight. I don't think I'm off until like next Wednesday or Thursday. It's gonna be a long few days. But until later, kudos. And y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.